Ladies and gentlemen, the bingo is live, so let me break it down for you really quickly in this video. I also want to touch on the fact that the comic card chest and the CTP chest and all the other ones as well are all 40% off, and you can greed. Wow, that's garbage. Okay, so they didn't change it. No one's gonna gamble for that. That's a waste. And then here, yes, all premium card chance up. This is the one that they did correctly. I don't know why they didn't do the CTP one correctly. That's just really, really dumb. I'll do a quick, cheeky little 10 pull here. Nothing. Let's do one more. Ooh, nothing. Let's do one more. Yo, I gotta... What is that? Let's do one more. Oh my god. Let's do one more. Holy, my odds are crap. Okay, anyways. Doesn't matter. That's fine. I'm going to be doing more. I'm going to be doing some gambling on the premium cards anyways. But that's not what I wanted to show you guys, so I don't want to get distracted here. What do we have here? Bingo announcement. Uru, chance up, blessing, and this one here. That's fine. Nothing else. Okay, cool. So the bingo. So the bingo is live right now. There's 16 minutes on this timer. I'm going to go ahead and buy the Norn Stones. I have a video where I broke it down last year. But essentially, and I'll try to just make it faster this time around. Essentially, if you want to do the bingo, okay, you should aim for at least the first, like you aim for at least one board complete. Now, completing one board is not actually filling out the whole board. It's just getting 5 lines. But oftentimes that means you're going to fill out most of the board, if not all of the board. And then you also have the really good lines like the Mega Mythic Uniform ticket line, the Odin's Blessing selector lines. So sometimes you're going to end up filling up the board anyways. But yeah, you want to look at this. You want to look at the rewards at the end of each step, and that's what you should aim for. So if you want to get the CTP selector, the 5-star selector, the 5-star artifact selector, and then the mighty CTP selector, you want to make sure that you aim to finish the 3rd board. Now, this event goes on for 4 days. Okay, wow. It's only a 5-day event. I thought it was 7 days. Maybe they shortened the event day. But you just have to make sure that you can check in-game frequently enough because this resets every 30 minutes. It also resets fully if you buy everything out. But the strategy is not to buy everything out. But you need to make sure, like, I don't want people thinking like, oh, I'm just going to do the bingo. And then they get through the first board and they get halfway through the second board and the time runs out. You just wasted thousands of crystals, okay? I'm going to be aiming for, and a lot of whales aim to do level 5. The rewards get better after every single bingo board. The bingo boards are exactly the same. And the way that you fill out the boards is exactly the same. So the strategy does not change, but it's more about setting your expectations. On average, you're trying to aim to spend about 6,000 crystals per board. That's the average. Sometimes you're going to spend a little bit more than 6,000 per board. Sometimes you can spend a little bit less. If you're very diligent and you can check the game like 24/7, then you can maybe bring that down to about 5,000 crystals. So the absolute minimum that it would cost you to get all 5 of these rewards plus all of the board rewards times 5 is about 25,000 crystals. I know it seems like a lot, but if you average it out in terms of money, right, if you go back to what I said in today's earlier video where I said just go and buy the raw crystals, it's actually not that much, right? For me, it's less than $200. So imagine there was a pack in the shop that was less than $200, or imagine like a 2-step relay, right? The first step is $80 and the second step is $80. So it's $160 or whatever, 90 and 90. And you get all of these rewards. Everybody would buy that, right? Everybody would buy that. Now, this is a little bit more work than just buying up a relay pack than just getting the rewards automatically. You have to do a lot of the legwork, but it's worth it, right? You have a 5-star artifact selector that includes every single artifact in the game. You have a 6-star artifact selector that includes every single artifact thus far in the game. Now, keep in mind, if you keep these and you try to wait it out, they're not going to update to include the Guardians of the Galaxy artifact. So Star-Lord's artifact is not going to be in here. Rocket's artifact is not going to be in here. That doesn't happen anymore. It happened the first year, and then they stopped it. They didn't want us to do that anymore. And then the Brilliant CTP. I'm really tempted to take a Brilliant Rage or a Brilliant Egg. There's at least a couple of good options here. But yeah, you wanna really, make sure that you're setting yourself up, right? Don't be like, oh, I have 10,000 crystals, I can make it through all 5. You can't. You're gonna get stuck on the 3rd board or the 2nd board, and you're gonna get frustrated. Okay, so I'm just trying to make that warning, that PSA the very beginning of the video so that people go in with realistic expectations. Now, as far as the strategy goes, you click the item list. I'm hiding it right now with my camera, but there's a big icon here called the item list. What you want to do, the strategy is, and it's been the same strategy for years now, is you just want to purchase the cheapest things. So anything that's like under 300 crystals, you want to purchase. And then you just do the math on, you know, you have to purchase it on average 23 times, right, in order to fill out, or 28 times, something like that. And then you're done, and then you finish the board, right? So this is the strategy. There are a couple that will pop up for less than 250 is the average, 260 is the average. There's some that will pop up for less, but these are one-time purchases, okay? These are one-time purchases. You don't want to buy anything that's expensive. You stay away from the tier 4 materials, okay? Stay away from the uniform XP chips. Stay away from the big, the mini, the medium, and the large tier 2 materials, and stay away from the tier 2, the tier 3 materials, and stay away from the awakening materials, and stay away from the CCF. It's very simple. All you got to do is buy everything else. Now, I cannot speed up this video right now. Well, I mean, I could wait 11 minutes, but I don't want to do that. So there's a really cool basically simulator that you can use, okay? It's on thanosvibs.money. I'll link it down below. I'll link it in the video description, and I'll link it in the pinned comment. And you go here and you can basically simulate the bingo. So what I want to spend the rest of the video doing now is I want to simulate the bingo for you guys, so you guys can see exactly what this takes, okay? So this is a completely 100% accurate simulation, and it tracks all of your stats. So you can see this first one here, this first set of 3 randomly rolled items. We don't want any of these, so we're going to just go to the next shop. We're going to fast forward 30 minutes. Next shop here, we want to get the Emcron crystals. Boom. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit faster after the first board, but for the first board, we're going to take it slow. I'm going to refresh the next shop. Nothing. It's a very expensive shop. So in real time, we've already passed 90 minutes, right? Now we've passed 2 hours. So this would be like every 30 minutes you're at work or whatever, you're at school, and you just check your phone really quickly to see what the new shop is, and you have it on a 30-minute timer. So here we go. Next shop. This is an amazing shop here. We want to buy the Norn Stones. We want to buy the CTP crafting cores. This is a really great resource, by the way. Whoever built this, thank you. Kudos to you. This is awesome. Go to the next shop here. We want to buy the Emcron crystals. Again, anything that's 260, anything under 300, we're going to buy both of these. That's really good. Rarely, but it can happen, you will have all 3 items be cheap, and you buy all 3. When that happens, the shop will reset. Like the 3 items will reset. The board doesn't reset, but the shop resets. When that resets, it will also reset your countdown timer to a new 30-minute timer. So by default, if you never refresh the shop early, it will always pop up on the 0, like on the hour, and on the hour and a half. But if you buy out the shop in between, then you're going to mess up your timing. So keep that in mind to not get, not lose track of time and end up not checking the shop every 30 minutes when you need it. So we're going to refresh here. I'm going to buy this one for 300. I'll buy this one for 250. I'll buy this one for 300. It's 40 crystals more than we want to spend on average, but I also want to finish this board. You can see here the stats here. Board stats update once a board has been completed. Okay, never mind. I gotta complete the board first. Oh, and you can see here, hours taken, 4 hours, and I've spent about 2,300 crystals. Okay, so it tracks up here. My bad. We're gonna refresh here. We're gonna buy the Norn Stones. Really nice. We're gonna refresh here. We're gonna buy this and this. This has been a really good shop. I must say this simulated shop has been really good. That's a terrible line. That's a terrible line. So we just wasted an hour. That's a terrible line. Hour and a half. That one's good. Okay. We haven't gotten any lines yet. Okay. We don't want any of that. We want this one here. Sometimes you won't get the really cheap ones for like 50 crystals and 100 crystals, but they are one time only. There, so you can see purchase limit 1. So you got to be careful of this. We're gonna buy both of these, and then we're gonna go on here. Also, the way that the bingo works so that you don't start to panic is that you'll probably be, on average, you'll be at 0 lines, even though you've spent a lot of crystals, and you'll be like, oh my god, this is so bad. I spent 4,000 crystals and I only have 2 lines. That means I'm gonna spend 10,000 crystals on average for 5 lines. That's not how bingo works, right? Bingo, it like builds up and then it ramps. So in the beginning, you're just getting a bunch of random squares. It doesn't seem like you're making any progress. Don't panic. Just keep the ship straight and keep to the strategy, and then suddenly you'll be done. Okay, so here we go. So see, just like that. See, I was at 2 lines, and then we bought 3 things, and I'm done. So this is the example of not the most value, but this is the most efficient. Okay, and I'll show you here. This is the most efficient way. So you can see under 5,000. That's insanely efficient. That's like unheard of. And it only took me 11 hours, which is very doable because you're usually awake for about 15, 16 hours a day. So you have enough time to check your phone. However, here's the problem. We're missing 5, 15, and 20. Now, 5 is the big one because we get the Mega Mythic. But maybe you also want 15 and 20. So at this point, you make a decision. Do you go on to the next board? Do you refresh and give up the reward? Or do you keep going? In my opinion, I would keep going. I'm well under my average of 6,000. And I can just, boom, if I buy this one, am I going to get 5? Boom, we got 5. So right there, for 250 crystals, I just got a Mega Mythic Uniform Upgrade ticket. Do you see how easy that is? Do you see how easy that can be? Again, under 5K, this is literally the God board. This is the God board. If you have patience, this is how good it can be. So for 5,000 crystals, let me just put this into context for you. For 5,000 crystals, we just got a Mega Rank Up ticket, a Mega Mythic Uniform Upgrade ticket, an Odin's Blessing selector, okay, an ISO selector, a book selector, and a CTP selector. All of that for just 5,000 crystals. That's it. This is why the bingo is so good. This is why you should play the bingo. This was a fantastic example. Okay, now that took a while, but I want to speed run. I want to speed run through the next one. So we're gonna go really fast here. We're gonna refresh the board, and I'm just gonna go really fast, trying to see if I can go and get. I want to see what my average is gonna be, and see what we can do here. I'm gonna buy that one. It's 300. We're gonna bump up the average a little bit, but I wonder if there's like a. There should be another mini game added to this where people see how fast they can speed run buying, like finishing the entire board. That would be hilarious. Here, I'd be tempted to refresh the whole shop just to get a timer. Nice, we got a double timer. That was like a giga combo. Again, I'm going more for speed right now than I am going for efficiency. So I may end up, oh, I'm done. That was speed, boys. That was speed. So again, yeah, we only spent 7 hours there. You can see we're about 600 crystals, 700 crystals over. But I would be more than happy. I would check out at this time. Actually, maybe the last one that I bought, I wasn't paying attention if the last line. But yeah, so there we go. Second board done. So we have the CTP and the 4-star artifact. Here we go. Next one. Let's see here. Nothing good. Nothing good. Okay, those are great. That's amazing. Okay, that's good. Anything under 300 is what you want to see. Perfect. And then we just speed run. Anything under... Yeah, you could do 300 and under, or if you want to be a little bit more disciplined, just anything that's less than 300. And you will be, as long... But again, I don't want to be annoying, but I need to stress this. You have to check your phone a lot. If you're the type of person who doesn't want to check your phone a lot, then this strategy is not going to work for you, because I'm fast forwarding through all of these refreshes, but in real time, you actually have to check once every 30 minutes. It's obviously annoying, but it pays off, right? It definitely pays off. We just hit the Mega Mythic Uniform Rank Up ticket first, which almost never happens to me. We're at 3 lines. Let's buy these and see what happens. We're done. Yo, we're speed running. Booyakasha. Here, because I'm only at 5,300 spent, I would easily refresh and spend the 260 to try to get the Odin's Blessing selector. Yeah, see? Easy choice there. 260 crystals spent for an Odin's Blessing selector, and if I kept it at 250, the max I could spend is 500. 500 crystals for a mythic card and an Odin's Blessing selector, I'd eat that up every day. So let's go next board, and let's do it again, okay? We've had some really good shops here. That's amazing. But on average, you just have to be disciplined and go for everything under 300, and you will be laughing. You will be laughing. Yo, I'm flying right now. We're going super fast on this. 50. I don't even think we got the 100 one or the 51 in the last one. in the last board, but we still ended up with a really good average. Our averages are so clean. The thing that the mistake you're gonna make, if you're gonna make a mistake, we're done again. Under five, like this is perfect. Again, God board. Under 5k spent, and you got all the good rewards. You got both Odin's Blessings and both mega tickets. That's the God reward. Honestly, the God reward. Let's go to the last board here. But yeah, the thing that's gonna trip you up ultimately is being impatient or not being able to check your phone enough. Those are the two things that are going to ruin you. And I hate to advertise, like kind of pseudo advertise. I hate to like hype something up and then people end up, you know, screwing it up. So I just want to make sure that I'm being very clear. Holy crap, these boards are amazing. I want to make sure I'm being very clear with, you know, the strategy here so that people don't get confused. We're done again. Holy crap. So here again, I would honestly want to get both of these 6 and 9 because I want to get the, oh, perfect. So we spent 100. Okay, nothing there. Okay, but now we spend 275 and we have a 50-50 chance. No, that's okay. So we spend a little bit more. We spend closer to 6,000, but I get everything that I want. So there we go. Now we can see the stats. Check it out, guys. So in total, right, on average, I spent 5,237 crystals. Okay. And so you can see here that it took me on average 10 hours a day checking, right? So it's a long time, but it's a low of 7 hours and a high of 14 hours, so it can really range. But yeah, so I actually only spent. Oh, I'm board 5. I think it's missing the first board. It's missing the last board. Yeah. Seems like it's missing the last board. Do I need to do something to next board? There are no boards left after board 5. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now it updated. It was saying 20,000. Okay. So on average, I spent 5,300 crystals per board. In total, I spent 26,650. So again, that's very, very good. And you can basically just like for 26,000 crystals, I got five mega mythic uniform upgrade tickets. I got 5 mega rank up tickets. I got 10 Odin's Blessing selectors. I probably got, you know, 3 or 4 Titan record selectors, and then I got mighty CTP selector, brilliant CTP selector, 4-star, 5-star, and 6-star artifact selector, and a regular CTP selector. You cannot beat bingo. You cannot beat the bingo. The bingo is the best in the game. For rewards during the anniversary. Okay, so we got 10 seconds here. We're gonna wait and see what we get. Obviously, playing the bingo on the website is so much more fun because you can go really, really fast. And with this one, it's really boring because you just have to check and be disciplined. But there you go. Discipline pays off, right? You spend 100 crystals, and now I'm just gonna wait. I'm not even gonna buy the 300 uniform XP chips. Yeah, you know what? I am gonna buy it. Screw it. I'm gonna buy it. Just because I want to go a little bit faster. Oh, we've gotten some really good lines so far. Getting 21 and 9 already is gorgeous. But yeah, that's the bingo. This is what I'm going to be spending my crystals on. So that's just an FYI, you know, a shout out to you guys, like just so you guys know. I'll release another video. I have to. That's not all I'm going to be spending my crystals on. I'm also going to be spending my crystals gambling for some cards because I want to make an upgrade and a change to one of my cards. I actually want to craft a brand new card. So I'll show you guys that process maybe tomorrow. And in the meantime, good luck if you're gambling. And, you know, try to have fun with the game if you're not. I know it's kind of hard not to FOMO in and spend money if you're trying to keep a budget. But yeah, that's basically what it looks like. So thanks so much for watching. Smash the like button. It really helps out the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.